And we're live.
Whoa,
Hey,
you didn't tell me we were going live?
Oh, we're
The heck?
going. We went live.
go unlive and then we'll relive.
You want me to unalive us? Oh,
Yes.
where am I
Don't worry.
going?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. It's all good. It's all
Okay.
good.
Panic.
All right. What's going on, everyone? I'm literally gonna like clean while I'm
I'm
on this
still
with you guys.
trying to mess with my.
Dan got a new setup. He honestly, Dan, it looks good. Do you have a key light on you?
No. It's
Okay.
it's that that's
No.
literally a Milwaukee light.
But what's lighting you up?
This light right here, a little
So-
ring light I have on the top of my.
Oh, so like
computer.
that's a key light.
Yeah.
To light you up. Yeah.
Sure.
It's
You
the
think I
key.
know what these words mean?
Is that
considering-
cranked up all the way up?
Maybe. Shouldn't it be?
Yeah, I think it is. No, because I'm saying, if you are lit up like overexposed, but your
I want
background
to
is
be
lit
lit
up,
up like a Christmas tree, Pete.
and your background is just like lit, regular lit, like even if the room lights are on, it'll look darker because you're brighter.
Well, this is what we're going with.
Actually,
We're doing it live.
I learned something interesting last week when they shot the movie Twister, because they needed it to look like bad weather and it was dark. They were
Mhm.
filming it during daylight, but to offset the camera, like the white balance, they actually shot everything in front of these huge lights. So they were like staring at these huge lights. So they were overexposed. So everything else behind them, even though it was daylight and sunny, it looked dark and kind
Oh.
of gray.
No wonder they never saw the tornadoes coming.
Do you know why they didn't see
No
the
kidding.
tornadoes? Here's the real fun fact. Because they were filming staring at these bright lights, they all went blind for 3 days plus after that, the first day of filming, because they were
Yikes.
staring right at the lights. That must have sucked.
Yeah, the shadow that thing is casting is not awesome.
It's a lot of holes that it's creating.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to drive blind directly into a tornado? Well, say hello to the Dodge Ram.
I just imagine you being like an old guy at a gas station, like, say less, and he flicks away a cigarette and gets in. like I'm in. But they have to flick away a cigarette, like one last, like, it's my last one.
You ready for one last rodeo, old timer?
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this. Or and we're live.
I was just thinking that.
Imagine I just flick the cigarette and then you just hear Emma go, "What the fuck?"
When the fuck did you start smoking?
It was for a bit. The whole house
When
smells.
the
I'm
F did
sorry.
you guys start dropping the F word? What the heck is going on around here?
Oh, Frankfurter fire truck, fudge
Yeah.
bar, fig Newton.
Flabbergasted.
John is upset.
So sorry.
Well, tell him to play a little sax about it. Sax's mood.
I was gonna say something, I forgot. Never mind. I lost.
Big Chemical sent me a coffee mug.
Did you say Big Chemical?
That's medium chemical. I have a small glass of apple cider because it's still in.
Any
season.
bourbon in there?
No, it's just plain apple
Oh,
cider.
man.
Apple cider vinegar?
No, just apple cider. It's so good. So cracked open a fresh.
We all did except for Braden,
Uh-oh.
we all did a very poor job of reminding people that we do a podcast on Thursdays.
I will have you
did.
know, I shouted it from the rooftops at the end of last week's episode. I was like, join us next week. No one listened. Yeah, sorry guys. We forget it's Thursday sometimes. My whole week is messed up. I'm going into the city tomorrow, which means I have to get up at like 4:45.
That company that you said that we should reach out to and about getting another machine.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much I can share. But anyways, they responded to me and they said, "Are you taking a break?" Because I haven't posted in a while.
Wait, now
Yeah, now I'm confused
Which
about which
company?
machine we're talking. We talk about a lot of
The
machines.
3D printer.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I got that same exact message because I responded last night, and then the time zone difference, and I got
I assumed
like
it
a
was
sounds
because
good, and then 20 minutes later, are you taking a break, darling?
Yeah, darling. I
was
actually this week was dealing with 3 of those brands.
Yeah.
on all different like, and it's so infuriating to like
Okay.
wait for responses in the evening, but they all just come like random times.
I thought they were just,
No, they were not worried
talking about how I haven't posted anything.
Hey, you haven't posted a lot of stuff lately. What's going on?
I typed no ...
Like taking a break. I'm working.
Okay.
The worst is like one of them is via email chain, and it's for an approval on a video that I sent to them 5 days ago that was supposed to be posted like days ago. And they're like, hey, could you do this revision? It's you said this date to this date, but can you say Black Friday? And I'm like, oh, I was just going off of your info that you sent me. I'll change it over. They're like, yeah, no, the sale is those dates. We just want to say Black Friday because we think the followers will react more to a discount on that day. And I'm like,
sure.
Okay, so the information was
whatever
correct.
you say.
Okay.
Brands, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I just threw in a voiceover in there that clearly you could tell that I recorded at a different time. But
nobody has ever pointed out the fact that I have a raccoon back there.
I just assumed it was a known thing.
Wait, I just noticed. I mean, your background's not usually this well lit.
I know.
Yeah, it's kind
He's
of
been back there for months.
It's kind of dark and gloomy, like a Batman movie set.
Ever since we started talking about the
Raccoon sex dungeon,
the Alpine Inn.
Oh,
with the raccoons.
You just started buying everything raccoon related.
No, my daughter had a raccoon. What is that thing called? A squishmallow?
Ooh,
marshmallow.
Like
it's a type of
mellow
stuffed animal, mellow thing.
Mallow.
They have hundreds of them. I have a high investment in squishmallows.
Yeah,
I'm diversified in squishmallows.
Your wheel and tire fund is currently tied up in the squishmallow markets.
Yes.
Very volatile, very risky, high risk, high reward.
Super high risk.
Squishmallows is like the
this generation's Beanie Babies.
Generation.
Yes, exactly. I figure in 30 years I could probably sell that for an extra 50 cents or something.
I have a mint Princess Diana.
I knew you were going to say Princess Diana. I knew it.
Beanie Baby, easily worth 15 grand. Don't lowball me. I know what I have.
Okay. Wow, the chat is just popping.
It is lit.
Well, we also have One Infinity going live over top of us.
Are they really?
What the heck?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I was going to order some stuff from them. Now I don't
honestly, I think this.
I should have worn my PWNC.
Oh, they're with Jeff. What the hell?
I'm gonna make a comment on their live, and they're live. Let's see.
Rosie's here.
Sarah too.
Sarah Dose?
Yeah. I always do that.
I said, hey, we're live now. Get your own time slot. Kids these days. No respect.
My YouTube is constantly freezing.
Oh, mine's good.
I don't know why. Am I freezing?
No, you're fine for me. You look less sharp now, which is a good thing.
Cutting Board Awareness Month. That is all of November.
I thought you'd managed to make a comment on their live. Nope. Turns out some dude named Dennis Dunlow.
No, that's not me.
What?
That's my alter.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not.
D-Pound
that creative. 12 cutting board orders this week. Nice.
I by the way, I love Kabam. How come I learned about Kabam 3 weeks in? Like Cutting Board Awareness Month, but that version of
back,
it?
Betty. Kabam.
What is that?
What?
This is
Kabam?
A wall-mounted
I know
toilet paper holder.
Oh, look at you. Those are gonna sell like hotcakes.
Wait, what is that? A holder for?
It's a toilet paper holder. Mounts on the wall.
Okay, I thought it was filament holder, which would be cool too.
I mean,
you would need longer arms.
It'll hold whatever you want it to hold.
A used towel. I'm not gonna say what it's been used by.
Ew.
Stiff as a board.
A stiff towel.
So, what grit is this? Ugh.
Yeah, the shelves back there I put those up when we bought this house because it was just an empty hole.
Heyo.
And
So I told Dan
now I actually want to take them down and like build built-ins.
Yes. So Dan opened that up the other day, and I've, knowing Dan for the last 73 years, have never known that there's shelves back there. I thought it was just like an empty space, and then there's some kind of like hole in the wall for the sex dungeon. The raccoon.
That's
sex
because
dungeon.
Dan's house is pretty much like Hogwarts. Like it's constantly rearranging and moving.
This whole back area, you guys have seen the back area. This whole back area used to be the deck in the backyard. This house used to have a massive back deck.
Oh,
Heyo.
bring that back.
They made it into a room, and that used to be the old back door.
Where did that go? Oh, I guess to the side
It
of the
went into
garage.
that living room where the fireplace is.
Oh, wait, was there like steps down into? Oh no,
Yeah.
it was lower. Okay, it was
if you
lower.
remove, see the carpet
Yeah,
right there?
yeah. Okay, this makes
So
sense.
when I
now.
removed that and I opened the floor, I found stairs and it all like clicked. I was like, oh,
So
okay.
what are you doing, step deck stairs?
Step stairs.
Step deck stairs. Okay, all right, that makes
It's
more
a
sense.
whole. It's a whole.
It's technically a
mess.
hole, yeah. I am
So technically, I could take out the floor there and have more storage.
just
down.
start taking over the other room. I mean, listen, I've been telling you for years that you need to turn the fireplace room into like an indoor shop. Just
Well, it's basically my packaging staging area right
yeah, but
now.
put the laser in there, put like all the packaging and maybe some lumber
Put the
storage.
laser in there and just exhaust it right out the
chimney.
fireplace.
Ooh.
You know what? Now I would hate to know what that actually does to like a chimney. All the residue from the laser.
Can't be
I
that
bet it'd
bad.
be fine.
Can't be worse than.
It's. I mean, it's
logs.
probably this. Yeah, probably. Because it's funky. Like I've opened up my pipe to like, heyo, to like adjust it or something, and it would be like just a thick coating
Look
of
at-
stuff on there.
Look at this guy, recycled wooden things. He's talking about Celsius. What the heck does that mean?
Celsius is air millimeters.
Thermometers?
Thermometers.
Yeah, that's
What
what
are
I'm
you
saying,
doing?
Trevor. It's
Step
a
mummy meter.
Step deck stairs?
So dumb. That joke is so inappropriate. By the way, don't mind me. I'm digging inside foam.
Inside your belly button?
I'm pulling the splittable foam out of this Apache case because I want to install the little things I printed in there,
Ooh.
and this case will be done.
What are you doing, Step Apache?
Oh, I'll show you.
Sorry.
Step
That
Dan.
works with almost anything,
Yeah.
really.
What are you doing,
Think
Step Dan?
Oh, hold on. Time to see if Step Bro
it's
Dan domain is
95
available.
degrees in freedom units. Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
God, why? Why is it? I thought it was cold, but now I think it's hot. Why?
Are you in the land of Australia? Down under, mate?
Emma was dead.
Hi, mate.
I don't have to
Hey,
make the
I
sound.
was right. He is in Australia.
Down
Yeah.
under?
Rocky?
Or she. I don't know.
They-
I don't know your
They,
gender.
them. What are you doing,
Australia.
stepdan.com?
Oh no.
no.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Step Dan
Is it-
is available.
Is it Step available?
It's available for 1 penny for the first year with a 3-year registration.
How
mean,
can you say no to that?
At that point, you're making money.
That's
right?
technically not true. Because there's no way that this joke stays funny for 3 straight years.
No, that
Uh,
attitude.
Well,
Listen, I've already bought 3 joke domains in the last week.
I've owned the DanielDunlapDifference.com for about 5 years, and it's
Difference or
it's funny.
experience? Which one was it?
I think it's
It's so long he
Difference, maybe.
forgot.
maybe
Ooh,
it's the experience.
I can
know.
also get what are you doing, Step Bro Dan?
No, too wordy. Too
That's way too wordy.
much like Step Dan. It's a mouthful. All
It's an average size mouthful.
right, Dan. So this is what I was doing. So all the camera gears in one spot,
Mm.
and I made these boys
Neat.
to fit into the thing. I can't pull it out one-handed.
You know what? That reminds me.
Step Dan.
I printed a crap load of those Gridfinity like things.
Oh yeah.
I
Are you
forgot
still
about
not
them.
using them?
Yeah, I'm still not using them.
So
All
I
right,
actually
I'll pick those up next time I'm there.
on my what's on the
And
bench,
I don't
have
like them.
Gridfinity related thing. I got a plugin. Dave sent it over. It's a plugin for
What
Fusion.
are you doing, Step plugin?
So in Fusion, you can just choose Gridfinity. You put in the size, and it makes you a box. And you can be an
What?
open
Really?
box, make you a base. Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
I've got my Fusion in a box. Just so you guys know, What Are You Doing? Step podcast is also available. There's going to be so many redirects.
You know
just
what
to
we
the
need to do? We need
podcast.
to use this energy to make the podcast a website.
Oh yeah, that would be really smart because we do have that domain.
We can make step
Yeah.
money.
Dave posted about how to use it. Very neat. Okay.
Is anybody really good at making websites?
Oh,
Specifically
Braden, you're
ones with.
No, that's what
You're amazing at
Squarespace
it.
is for. I mean, we get an email a week about someone like, "Hi, dear. Would you
Oh,
like
yeah.
to?"
Hey, sugar
I
plum.
make websites.
I make sites on web.
Oh, do you now? Okay.
Check
I
out
make
this sample
pages for the
site.
World Wide Websites.
Or anytime they're like, "Oh, here, I did your website. Here's what it would look like," and I'm like, "You clearly just like plugged in a podcast through the
Who the
back
hell is
end,
that?
and it just pulled the info." Like that. That's nice. That's how I know you're
Which
not
is
really
exactly
putting a
what
lot.
we want.
Kind of. Well, the thing is, like, Buzzsprout technically is throwing some information out there. So let's
A
see.
website?
Of course.
Slash
Interesting.
another woodshop podcast.
What domain did we use?
For
Did
what?
we use Squarespace or GoDaddy?
For me?
No, to get the AWP website.
I bought the URL a long time ago. I don't remember where I bought it through.
AWP podcast?
Probably through GoDaddy. I got both of them, Smarty.
Well, didn't we just buy one like a couple months ago? Pete bought it.
Did I?
Yeah,
I'll check my.
No.
it was another late night domain purchase. I
I'll
don't know why
check
we wait until late at
my-
night to buy.
GoStepdaddy.com.
Whoa, Blackberry, go stepdaddy.
Oh, another woodshop podcast.
Dot
Another
go-
woodshop podcast.com redirects to our Buzzsprout website.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I may have. Let me see.
Could have swore
Oh,
I bought that a long time ago.
No, I think another woodshop podcast. I see it here. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep, it redirects to that. I remember I was trying to get the like domain spoofing to work, so when people went to that website, it just showed anotherwoodshoppodcast.com, but it was Buzzsprout,
Yeah,
but it was not working. I was having a lot of issues and I gave up.
I
So,
see.
it was not spoofing.
yeah. And it was it made me cry. So, I stopped.
Speaking of websites,
Speaking of daddy.
this guy has one now. Thanks to that guy.
Dan does have one now.
Oh, yeah, Shopify.
It's bitchin'.
It's basically my website now.
It's literally your website now. We killed your website.
That is correct.
Technically, we didn't kill it. We put it underneath in your weird sex dungeon deck.
Just
Yeah,
have it
it's down there.
redirect.
So
yeah.
it's alive, but it is hidden from sight.
I got to figure out what's going on with. So I did the same thing. I got it set up as a shop for Instagram, but it's throwing like because it's trying to do a square photo in
Gang
in Instagram shop, whatever. I almost wanted to say Insta shop. So it's taking all of my like vertical video photos and adding white boxes on the side to make it square instead of zooming in. It's
Huh.
really infuriating. Yeah.
It's like a TV from the 1980s on its side.
Yes.
That's
But
the only
don't
thing
know.
I can think of.
That's a good It's not a good comparison, but
It wasn't, though.
Meta Business Suite. I don't know. I'll deal with it later. I got to figure out the back end of it because it's being a brat.
Don't say back end around Braden.
Heyo.
Huh. What am I supposed to do with this thing now?
Stop. I can only be so.
What are you doing, step back end?
What are you doing, Step Chat? What's
Did
going
we get
on
any
here?
questions this week?
I
We
think we
did.
got one or two. Don't we have
One of them is a vicious personal attack against you and I because
Oh,
it's
good.
about exercise and it's directed at Pete.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently,
Okay.
we're just fat little piggies.
No, that's true for me. I mean, that's fine.
well, I fit comfortably into a size large now, and I used to not. I used to stretch around my love handles, which I hate. Call them hate handles.
Good for you.
So
I look good when I'm sitting here.
You
long
look
as I
like
don't
you're
get up.
sitting there. Yes.
I no longer get winded going up and down the stairs. So suck it.
Nice.
You're not going up and down stairs, right?
Yep, I've stayed on one floor for 7 days.
Yeah, so I had my annual physical today, and
An anal
one of the-
physical.
yeah, and one of the questions is always like, "Oh, do you ever have like shortness of breath and trouble breathing,
And you
things like
feel
that?"
this
And I'm
going
like,
in.
I was like, and I'm always just like, I mean, only when I'm going upstairs or walking or like sitting too energetically.
sitting too aggressively.
But
Uh,
luckily, I felt very proud because by the end of my physical, doctor did not at any point tell me, "Hey, you probably need to exercise a little bit more, probably need to eat a little bit better." He didn't say that at all. I think it was probably because I gave him a list of things that are broken on my body that's longer than the entire combined list of the entire time I've been seeing him forever.
Did you also give him a list of things not to bring up?
No.
Don't talk about my weight.
I like how Morgan's in our chat, but he's also in his
Yeah, what
chat.
the hell, Morgan?
What the hell, Morgan?
Morgan, seriously, you couldn't schedule around the standing live of ours? Like,
I should
what the
just
hell?
request to join theirs and be like, guys, you need to get another time slot. I'm sorry. I don't care how
Like,
many
Do it.
new
Do it.
too you
Do it.
have.
Do it.
Who did we do
Dude,
a couple weeks ago?
I am so pre-ordering that rotary. I am excited.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh.
Excited.
Are you going to put it on your machine that you don't use?
Yeah, the big foreman. The journeyman?
Journeyman.
Journey boy.
I'm gonna make big old dill
pickles. Are you putting that on the big one or a small one?
Big one.
Oh, the big one. Wow.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Bigger
make
is
with it?
better. I just told you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh, just dill pickles. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm just making sure. Thought there was more.
Walnut dill pickles, ash dill pickles, maple dill pickles.
Speaking of dill pickles, guys, I went to Home Goods this week, and man, they sell a lot of butt plugs.
Okay.
A lot of Christmas tree shaped ones. Wait, what? Wait, that's how he's able to be on 2. Okay.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
answering Jason. I see.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do I have the paperwork here? So I, much like everyone else, I got my bourbon blade.
Oh yeah,
and I know no one actually read the paperwork that was in there.
I did. I did.
I love that there's a reference to like a lot of sweat and tears and some blood, courtesy of Craig, went into it. We have a motto here that says, what was it? Until morale improves, the stabbings or stabbings will continue until morale improves, which is one of my favorite lines of from what was that? It was like the beatings will continue until morale improves. Forget what that's from. Love that line.
Just
basically my job.
America handbook.
Yeah, that's my job.
Madeira Design says, as a wood turner, I'm infuriated by the rotary. I will be buying 2.
You're gonna
make
like,
so many bowls, Trevor.
double team a single item.
Can you? Do you think you'll be able to lift it off of the bed and make bigger things, or do you think it's going to be
you're only gonna have so much
those
clearance.
2 bars are going to create so much clearance.
Well, you only have so
Yeah.
much clearance with the actual CNC.
Well,
Like-
also
like-
the crossbars.
Unless
Or
you
your
build
limit.
it down into your base. Imagine that you just pop out a section of your thing, and
No,
there are
'cause-
rotaries
well,
already in there.
Not with the official one, because you still have the bars, the crossbars.
Yes.
It's held like it's like a big.
Yeah, just get the vacuum bed and then just jigsaw a rectangle in it.
I'm really excited by the 48 by 48 vacuum bed, and also the rotary is super cool. and
A
the
spindle.
spindle
Listen,
is like kind of a game changer.
Like, I mean, I think the spindle is actually one of the biggest items because people are afraid of the soldering part of it. And, you know, like
Official support.
obviously there is like PWN, you know, they make their spindle kit. But some people tend to be like turned off when it's like not from the brand. Like people just want like OEM parts type of thing. And I actually try to do some digging. I don't know why I text Morgan with questions. I'm like, hey, so like, I heard that this might be like an in-house spindle. Like, or did you guys acquire a company? Is this your company? Is whatever? And he was like, I don't know. And I'm like, I keep forgetting. Like, you're just a pretty face. That's Morgan Hop is literally the one. He's just a pretty face for all the content. I should be messaging Stone
or
Stone
or Ben.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's still an open secret, so I didn't say it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've seen him on enough stuff now that I think that it's just funny to say it's an open secret.
Hamilton owns the company, Ben works for him.
That tracks.
That is the new rumor we're starting.
And Altmill is actually Onefinity spelled backwards.
No, I see smoke. Don't do that to Dan. I see smoke.
And it was started by a descendant of George Washington using the flag that he flew crossing the Delaware as collateral for the loan.
Keep going.
Sounds good to me.
You're almost there.
And Ben, if you spell Ben backwards, it's Neb, as in
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah, there you go. You don't even have it.
Nebulizer.
I like how I had to hand you that one.
my brain was starting to smoke at this point.
Whereas he's just in front of a board with a bunch of red string tied to it.
if you run your Onefinity toolpath backwards, it summons the devil.
It's only a Canadian company for tax purposes.
Did you know that Madeira designs, it's what does it call it when the letters, if you mix them up, it spells something different?
Oh,
an ampersand. It's just called
anagram.
An Anaheim. Okay. If Madeira Designs actually spells Masso Spindle, if you move the letters around. Yeah. Guess. Yep. Try it.
Wait, hold on.
An anagram. Okay, it is an anagram. A candygram.
You're gonna believe him and not me? Okay.
It's Alex Adams. He's from
Whoa,
Taipei.
Black Betty. Anagram.
Anagram.
What are you doing, Step Anagram?
Wait, there's got to be like an AI anagram site.
Oh
no, that's gonna be bad for our productivity.
Okay, let's see.
Guys, I have so much space on my desk now. Like, I don't know what to do with all this space. Usually there's stuff piled up that you can't see.
There's so much
Now I'm
room
just
for
like,
activities.
So much space.
Oh, can't
Sarah just sent in a question.
No, the cutoff is done.
I do have room for a benchtop 3D printer that I may or may not have bought.
So have you decided you're going to use that one now?
I don't know. I kind of like that idea that you threw out the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see how much I like it before we do that.
Yeah, we could always unbox one and mess around with it.
But it got me thinking.
Join the Oma Bro family of tools.
Yeah, that got me thinking though. We should start doing something of that nature. If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Once a month.
That's a lot.
Once a month.
That's a lot.
What kind of influencers do you think we are?
Obviously, nothing that big.
Here's the thing. Can we like figure out or get a sponsor or do whatever like for that?
Yes.
Would we actually follow through, given that we can't remember it's Thursday sometimes?
Braden would help us follow through. He's good at that. I'm putting a lot of stuff on Braden's
shoulders. He remembered at 8:00.
Once.
I think quarterly would be good.
Bi-quarterly? Bi-monthly?
Every 2 months?
I think we could do monthly. We could do it.
Rotating third.
It ain't got to be
weeks.
big. I'm talking like
Yeah.
$50, $100
I
top.
am all for it. I'm just simply saying that we have 1.75 patron calls
Millions.
per year, which we're supposed to have quarterly.
We have seven quarters of one brain cell operating between the three of us.
Listen,
There's a lot of time zone change and jet lag.
we have big dreams. We have big
That
dreams.
would be me, Malcolm. I did that. Although obviously Drew said it. Sorry, I was responding to Malcolm. But yes, once a month. I'm committing to it right now. I think that would help.
Hey, if you guys can
Lighten
use
things
your
up.
big accounts to get the stuff, I'll make the logistics happen.
There you go.
Also, Malcolm found the Drew Witt outro
Oh yeah.
Easter
There's
egg.
always a little Easter egg at the end of the podcast, at the very, very end. You got to
It's
listen
always a
all the
little
way through.
taste.
Are you guys good if I leave
Always
you for a
something.
second?
If we
Yeah.
what?
If I leave you for a second?
You want to wrap?
You got to poop.
So I have to
Pete?
I need, if I'm gonna talk to you guys, I need a beer in me. So I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, please.
Wow.
That's fine.
All right. Now let's talk trash about Pete.
Hey, I
What
get the
an-
recording.
Don't worry, I'll scrub it. If you put your hand over the camera, he can't hear it.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, I like your idea, so let's do it.
Well, we're totally doing it.
I can't wait for this plan to fall apart.
It won't fall apart. It's gonna work.
All right. Well, starting in 1 week, we're giving away the biggest Yeti cooler available.
No, I was thinking January. We'll start in January.
Starting in January. That's a good idea. Also, we don't know anybody at Yeti, so
Correct. Can we get Yeti coolers off Temu?
yeah,
Probably.
they're called Yetis.
Yes.
I would actually prefer a cooler with Yeti on it. I think that'd be funnier.
Let me check. Oh, look, you can see some of my Temu packaging down there.
John Grubb, am I having a stroke right now? I don't know, but a doctor could probably tell you.
I don't want to openly say what we have planned because what if it does fall apart and we can't do it?
It's one of those things that it could just as likely fall apart as it could happen.
But I will say, my goal is monthly.
Hey, for Workbench Con, can we consider giving away the hotel room instead of the actual ticket? No.
No.
We are not sponsored by Best Western.
Yeah, there.
I'll tell you what. No. We could do this. We could, instead of raffling off a Workbench Con ticket, we could raffle off a ticket to the closest Motel 6 available.
There are Yeti coolers on Temu.
Nice.
Oh, really?
They're still pricey. What the heck? $211.
What's the Temu version of Temu?
Arctic?
Oh, Arctic
Oh,
is
Arctic. That's
great
like
company.
a Walmart brand.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
that's like a real brand.
It's
Oh, is that a real brand?
Arctic is a very, basically they're Yeti coolers. 100% Yeti
Oh.
coolers, but it's a different
I
company.
was
They
gonna
just do
say
it
it's
their own
still
way.
$200. What the heck?
200. You take your hat off, boy. That there's $1.
Wait. Here's the Temu brand. R like.
Ugh.
AR like. Or I guess it could be Arlike. No, like, definitely like.
You know, I'm looking at
$150.
I'm looking at Malcolm's thing and about the giveaway. Honestly, that would be so expensive. Like, as a weekend is it's $1,000.
I told him that we could do that, but it was only to the closest Motel
Yeah.
6.
which it honestly defeats the purpose. If you're not on site, you might as well be home.
I will say we'll buy you breakfast at the Waffle House, and then you can just stay in
Actually,
the parking lot.
First of
In
all,
your car.
100% breakfast with the boys.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
talk to TJ. That's where it's at.
there's no dinners that happen like officially. We just like we forage. We just figure out what we just end up somewhere.
Who
Breakfast
did I
though,
go to?
breakfast slapped last year. We went to the place Snooze, and it was honestly that breakfast held me together every day.
Who did I drunkenly go to the Waffle House with?
like
I can't
80
remember.
people except
Yeah.
not me.
Or
The
Pete.
second year in a row that I haven't
Well-
made it to the GD Waffle House.
Gosh darn Waffle House.
I can't remember. I was there with a bunch of people.
So also,
Justin Addy was there.
I
think
paid for
he drove.
everybody's meal, and my wife was pissed.
God, why do you keep
It was
doing
like $38.
well, it was better than the year before when you paid for like everyone's bill at the bar. Because
Oh, yeah,
we
that was
like
like-
that was
Yeah,
when
that was-
Instagram was just paying. They
Oh,
were
it was
paying
that was
hard.
Facebook.
Or Facebook.
was
Yeah,
paying.
they were just paying,
Yeah.
and Dan made some good money. And was like, I got this, and like it wasn't like in grand
It was
scheme
like-
of things, it
It
wasn't.
was
that-
like $400.
yeah, it was
something.
like a couple hundred, but like still
bar tab
reasonable.
was.
It's not like it was like $2,000 because they got bottles.
No.
Yeah, no, they got can service. If
I
that's
told
anything.
I told the waitress, I was like, I'm gonna pick this all up, but you let me know if we get close to $1,000.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
if you let me know, I'm gonna cut it off.
I've only got bow tie money, lady.
Right?
I don't have conference table money.
Yeah,
Not
Kayla got mad,
yet.
but then was also like, all right, we're fine.
Instead of girl dinner, it's boy breakfast.
I do love
like
that. Boy breakfast.
I like that. We should get matching T-shirts that we could wear just to breakfast to say it's boy breakfast.
Okay.
AWP.
Okay.
We also here's the thing, we can also do this because this year we will have a vacant seat. Take off a hat and put it on your chest. Emma is not going to Workbench Con.
It's official.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why?
Because we made a tiny
The
human
baby.
and
Does she
the,
not like us?
the logistics of
I think
baby
that's most of it.
is going to be a lot.
Mm.
Also,
Mhm.
we
But-
should talk, and I don't know if we want to do it now with our best friends here or on the podcast about, let's start planning next year's events. Let's start
But-
talking events for next year. I want to just kind of like throw some, get excited about it.
But
Okay. Braden's really
who's
upset.
gonna keep us from hurting ourselves?
We are old enough where we're just gonna get hurt.
No, no,
not that we're
no.
gonna prevent our
Everything hurts.
We're
at
just
this
gonna get
point.
hurt, just living, survive. Like the Uber ride's gonna be 45 minutes, and we'll get out of it and be like, my whole back is shot for the weekend.
Brim is already saying he's out too. What the heck?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
Ramblam. That's not acceptable.
Wait
a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
He's just
So
dropping
it's-
out on everything on us anymore.
So it really is just, if it's just the three of us, who is going to keep us from hurting ourselves? Because Nick was our fallback.
Nick, why are you
For-
not going? You should just do the lobby. Just go fly,
Yeah, just do the lobby.
ticket, lobby.
We can snuggle. Who am I supposed to snuggle with?
Not me.
Nick Brim, I am. It's not that I'm mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm mad too. I'm both.
I'm deeply.
I
I'm
am-
full of rage.
I am both. Don't send emojis. I need answers. Maybe I'll just shove or shoehorn my way into Keith Johnson's room then, so I don't have to share a bed with Dan. Oh, it's not you, Dan. It's you, Dan. I mean, if it's gonna be a busy year next year, I think, because we're doing at least one more event. I think.
I think there's not a 0% chance we end up doing 2 more events.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Doing the math. Nick,
Workbench Con.
1 more event. Yep. Workbench Con.
Hopefully, West Coast Maker Meetup. That's still up in the air, but we're gonna try to be there. Maker Camp, obviously, and Texas Woodworking Festival.
Morgan is of no help, Jason.
So that's 3 solid. So we have 3
Are we
solid
100%
events.
in for WBC?
We'll see.
Yeah. we should figure that out before we start saying, yeah.
That's not what you said in my kitchen. We're going together. You're stuck with me.
Keith, it's fine. You and I can bunk together. I know it's a Pete
Oh,
thing.
I'll just be alone. That's fine. I like being alone.
Also, Keith
prefer it.
he'll fly in like Thursday midday and then like fly out Friday really late at night. He tends to like cram
fly
like
in out
Yeah.
so he can sleep in his own bed
like,
every day.
He did the the Texas Woodworking Festival, and he flew in real tight at the end of the day, and then had to fly out early. He only got like 3 hours of sleep one night. It was so rough.
I recommend you
Bail bondsman, a good lawyer in Atlanta, just in case. That's good.
You know, it's funny. Like, we make all these jokes about we're gonna hurt ourselves and like stuff like that, but end of the day, we're essentially three dads. Like, basically, we're the same as three dads flying to Vegas. Like, Vegas isn't gonna know what hit us.
Well, just a lot of Advil.
No, just a bunch of just three dads just living life, hurting our knees.
Granted, even though Emma might not be there, I'm
now
probably
it's a
still
might.
She will be there.
well,
in
most
spirit.
likely isn't going to be there. That's what it looks. Most likely I will still be heading up by like 1-ish a.m. Like I'm not doing the 3-4 o'clock hangouts anymore. It's fun in the moment, but you just pay for it so hard the next day. So try to get my 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
I won't know what to do with myself if I'm still on this no drinking kick.
Just hang out.
Hard
You'll
drugs.
go easy. Yeah, we'll have a good time. And then I have like 2 other events that I'm gonna try to go to that aren't really like podcast events, that are more like
Wow.
really nerdy.
Oh,
Wow.
So
Wow.
wow.
Is it Comic-Con?
actually maybe 3 events. So no, it's Open Sauce, which is kind of like a techie 3D printing engineering thing in San Francisco.
Oh, that's the thing you went to with Patrick and Dave?
Nope, that's something that's different.
I
The
mean,
one I
just
went to with Patrick and Dave was the East Coast Rap Festival, which now changed names. I forget the name of it. That is probably going to happen. But that's like a drive up for the weekend, or down, I guess. And then the last one is Lightburn Expo is happening, and that's at the Javits Center.
That's crazy nerdy.
Yeah. So
I don't know why you're not inviting us, because Dan and I are both laser.
I don't wanna go.
And
I don't want to go.
Dan's already out.
I'm
And
out.
I know, Braden, you won't fly unaccompanied. You need to have a Dan with you, otherwise you won't fly.
I
That's
used
not
to
accurate.
fly unaccompanied like twice a month for work. I can handle an airport just fine.
I'm still disappointed that Nick Brem is not gonna come.
I'm not convinced that this isn't just we've found the darker timeline. Like, we can get back.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, Megan's like a maker now. She restores furniture. Maybe she can come.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use like a female presence. Who needs Nick Brim?
Yeah.
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 Are you
Yeah.
saying Nick stay home and we'll just have his wife
Stay home
join
with
us?
the cats, and then she. Yeah, someone's
Okay.
gotta watch the cats. Oh, I guess Jason Sullivan had a stroke and retracted his
Yeah,
messages.
I don't know what's going on with Jason Sullivan. He's just Jason Sullivan.
Ooh, I can do
Jason Sullivan
weird
thing?
emojis. Let's do a dab.
Oh. Well, here we go.
Wait, this is a
We'll just-
cough emoji? It's supposed to be a dab.
We'll bring Lego Nick.
Oh.
Nick Grimm.
Yeah, we'll use that guy.
And this is the stick in his butt.
It makes me sad that Nick Brim wouldn't be there. It's like, you know what? This happens to every single like group chat, work group chat, or college group chat. These people start having lives and it starts falling apart. And then there's like the one guy that's
He started dating that Megan girl.
yeah, it's just everything was uphill for him from there.
I'm gonna
Downhill.
have to take up another hobby and find new friends before you know it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, financially, I'm way too deep into this one, so you don't have to worry about me going anywhere. Like, what am I gonna do? Park my car in the garage? Start
Darn.
calling it a garage?
Ugh, gross.
This is awkward.
I don't know if I like this,
I
guys.
thought,
We're
I thought this
growing
was
up.
my out.
I thought this was it. I thought this group chat would never die. We also like I sometimes feel like I never talk to you guys during a week
You don't.
because we are chatting in like 3 or 4 different group chats. So sometimes you'll message in like the podcast group chat and it's like the last message 7 days ago. Like, we never talk, but like we're sending stuff to each other all day in like other chats.
I mean, heck, the one with Nick and Emma is basically the podcast chat.
It is, yeah. Sometimes we'll just be like, yeah, podcast uploaded, like in that one.
Fifth tier for Nick just means he gets to hear just how little we know what's happening.
Honestly,
Basically.
this might disqualify him from the 5th tier. Yeah,
That's a good point.
It was one benefit was being able to sleep in the same room as Dan and Braden. Now another patron might be maybe Jason Sullivan should come with us to Workbench Con. So like
we might have an opening for 5th tier.
We hold a vote.
we need someone that's seen all of us naked.
A closed door vote.
Not in a weird way.
I need somebody who's seen my scrotum.
Yeah. You guys see, when Mike Tyson was fighting Jake Paul and they were doing the interview and he walks away and there's a cheek shot. Basically, that's Dan. That confidence. Man, that confidence. That was, by the way, that was this week, right? That happened.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It
was just this past Friday. It was a past Friday.
Guys,
that was a disappointing
I
thing.
want my money back.
I've been let down so many times in the last couple of weeks. I'm tired.
I've never hurt this much inside.
2024 is just a complete write-off.
My son was sitting next to me. We were watching it. I was like, John, this is super exciting. I'm actually super stoked that my son gets to watch a Mike Tyson fight with me. And I was telling him how much of a madman Mike Tyson is and how he was going to go off and Jake Paul wasn't going to survive. And I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed.
Honestly, the thing that made me laugh the most was there's a bunch of memes online of White Man Can Jump, which was Wesley Snipes. No.
Yeah, it was Wesley.
And then the other guy, the white guy no one cares about. But they were like, that's right. And they would
the guy that could in fact jump.
Hustle people in basketball, and they jumped over the fence, get in the car, and they like speed away. And it's like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul like running away with millions of dollars after they con Netflix. And that's what it felt like. It just like they did it for the show. There was so much hype and hate. And then as soon as it was over, like, I got a lot of respect for him. This is great. Like, this was amazing. What an opportunity. I'm like, damn, they played everyone. I got to say, the fight of the night, it was the women's fight right before.
The women's fight, yeah.
Bro, brutal.
And my Netflix completely crashed.
Oh, my God.
I didn't get to see the whole 12th round. I was so mad. Like, the end round. Oh, I was so mad. So mad.
So,
you know what was really, really great about Fight Night for me? I didn't watch it. I just watched reruns of Parks and Rec
through TikTok,
and I was not disappointed that night.
Do you just watch reruns on TikTok the next day, see what happened?
Yeah,
that was nuts. It was a little ridiculous, but
how do we know Nick is not already sleeping with them at home? What happens in Omer Bro Land stays in Omer.
I can tell you, if he was, he'd be kicked out of the bed tonight after this bomb being dropped on us.
But then, right? I mean, Dan's sleeping on a couch. Where is he going to sleep?
You're sleeping in the cat house.
He's sleeping in the under previous deck stairs.
Yeah,
where the raccoons reside.
He's down under the carpet.
Dan didn't throw out the little house behind him. He actually disassembled it carefully and gave it to Nick for the cats. All right, let's look at some questions. Did we get through the questions last week? I think.
Yes, we did.
Whoa, did we?
Yeah, we did.
We did. I think we just we forced what's his name, Drew Witt, to listen to him. The one from Roy we got. Okay, so it's just Jared and Sarah, because no one else calls in, because no one else loves us, and that's okay.
Nick didn't even have the courtesy to call us to drop in the bomb. He just chats it in front of everybody.
It's not that it was rude. It was just awful and inhumane.
Mm-hmm.
So, he wrote it.
It was real 2024 of you, Nick.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right.
Nick is going to have to fight off the raccoons for chicken scraps. What a weird sentence that all of it does, in fact, make sense.
Yeah, that tracks for us. All right, let's listen to this question from Jared. Let me generate it here. La Puma.
Hey guys, probably Braden. Check out this question.
You guys hear that?
Please keep in mind,
Yes.
I'm not trying to sound like some health nut at all.
I'm an old man now.
I probably
You made it
drink
quieter.
more
How'd you do
all-day
that?
IPAs than water. Let's not mention Demson's
Move the
Law.
thing.
Just thought it was a different
Well,
topic
at least
than
it's not
usually
just us.
covered
Malcolm also
and could
did not
help
know
us
it was
all
Thursday.
to make health a priority.
No, we should probably
Cheers.
re-listen to it again because I heard none of it.
Oh yeah, we didn't hear anything except
we didn't hear.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Can you guys hear it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did, and then you made it.
We heard him say, "Hey guys."
Oh, sorry. I launched the application and it reset to last week's settings. So I apologize.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got you.
Whatever your excuses are.
You ready? Let's go.
Hey guys, probably
Good.
Braden. Check out this question.
Nope.
We can't hear anything.
Please keep in mind.
Donde the fudge?
I remember my first time.
We have a new patron.
Oh, lol. That's why. Hang on. Now you can hear it.
Hey guys, probably Braden.
Good.
Check out this question.
Yes.
Please keep in mind, I'm not trying to sound like some health nut lol. I probably
already
drink
don't like
more
this.
all-day IPAs than water. Let's not mention Demson's lol. Just thought it was a different topic than usually covered and could help us all to make health a priority.
Okay.
Cheers.
No.
That's it.
What
Yeah.
was the question?
That wasn't a question,
Oh, wait. Was there another part to this?
That just felt like a call out.
right?
I see.
It was just an attack.
Because Braden had a whole conversation in here fighting
that
back.
was just an email back and forth. That wasn't a question.
Yeah. I just pulled up the last one. Okay. All right. I was like so confused. I'm like, why? I guess he's using the same email. Let's see. Where is it? Where are you? Loud noises. There we go.
Hey guys, from another Woodshop
Ooh,
podcast.
so-
This is Jay
That's
Rod here
right.
from LL Builds. I love the show. Keep up the great work. First thing, I'm not sure how Braden is managing to make a buck selling so many Dan scraps. I can barely feed my fireplace in the winter. Dan, you got to work on your material utilization, man. Anyways, today's question is related to working out. So as far as I can tell, this is specific to Pete. I'm asking because I see he's been trying to get back into working out. When I worked 9 to 5, I made it a top priority to work out during lunch with the coworkers in the office gym. My target was to do that every day that I was in the office, so not traveling, etc. And I was pretty successful at it, and I made some good buddies doing that. Now that I've left and I have a home gym that I use on work from home days, but I still struggle to fit it in, especially when I'm deep in a project. I just want to keep working, as I'm sure you guys can relate to. So the question is, how do you make doing healthy things such as working out, doesn't have to be, could be something else, a priority, especially when the workload is high? For me, it's having a routine. So I usually drop the kids off in the morning at 8:30. I'm in the shop until 11 a.m. and then I stop what I'm doing, work out, then eat, and sometimes take a shower.
What you're doing,
My target is to be back in the workshop by 1 at the latest. So what about you guys? Cheers.
None of that.
As soon as he started putting down like legit times, scared me a little bit.
It's just so funny, like the complete like opposite you guys are to like, especially Dan, like to anything like that. Like if you're an any kind of like entrepreneur, healthy mindsets, whatever TikTok, it's just Dan is like sternly everything opposite. And like here's the thing, like all jokes aside, Dan's successful. Like Dan is very successful. His life is I haven't used this button in a while, is a show, but it's still, he's successful. Like you can't argue with results type of thing, right? Oh, damn.
I was walking up the stairs tonight and I was like, oh God, how am I going to do this for 20 more years? Because I'm struggling right now.
Oh, how am I going to get those last 4 to 5 steps?
How am I going to finish this giant bowl of taquitos? I'm just winded, but I'm not going to leave 12 of them.
He made it halfway up the stairs and thought, this would be a good place for another living room.
Just level
just midway up the stairs.
And then just level it out with the rest of the house, Dan. Just level it out so there's no stairs. Get rid of the stairs.
Why is there a loft so low? What the hell?
I gotta say, there is something to be said about a ranch, right? Like it's flat.
Oh, bottle of ranch? Yeah. I like the Chipotle.
Not dressing, housing.
Chipotle ranch. Have you tried that? That's great.
All right. So Sarah just wrote a single question, very short and sweet. I'll just read it, but I'll try to do like her approach to it. Hey, girlies, how do you effectively price your work to reflect both material cost and your time? Thanks, girls. Bye. I think that's how she She usually
You're not
does
gonna
it.
like my answer.
I hated that.
I throw spaghetti at the wall, and then whatever numbers I see, that's what I charge. A lot of my
Is
prices
there a 20,000 there? Okay.
a lot of my prices
All right.
involve ones because I don't cook the spaghetti. Why is this 111? That's just it's the method.
My
to the
favorite
madness.
number. Stop asking.
What about this table? 11,1111 or 111. Math hard. All right. Well, you guys are lovely, but we should get into the podcast.
Fine. Oh, it is 8:57. I guess.
Yeah, I guess we've done an hour. Guys,
I
next
need
week,
another cup of coffee.
I do want to remind everyone, next week we are recording Wednesday.
Indeed.
Wednesday.
Indeedly do.
It's
So we're
Wednesday,
gonna
my dudes.
We're going to forget to record, and then we'll remind you on Thursday about the night
That we recorded the night before. Yeah.
But instead of a pre-show, we're going to do a skit about the first Thanksgiving. Come join us. Wear a costume.
We should probably let our guests know.
I didn't sign up for that.
Oh. By the way, I want to do a skit.
Okay.
Write your own lines.
Next week we have a guest, Alex Duffy of Duffy Woodcraft.
He can be a pilgrim.
I called a roll of baby Jesus.
Hmm.
Was he at Thanksgiving?
There's no way you're going to fit in the manger, Pete.
Can I be Christopher Columbus? Was he part of the Thanksgiving?
Ironically, Jesus grew up and became Christopher Columbus.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's just
Thank
it's the
God.
difference of Jesus and Christopher. It's like Spanish to Hebrew. Like it's a translation thing.
Okay.
We'll see you guys.
Malcolm,
Bye.
listen
Everybody
up, pilgrims. You're just gonna do the Peter Griffin skit the whole time. All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you all
Listen
next
up,
week.
Step pilgrims.
Love you all. Bye, 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 bye. So dumb.